G'day. My name is Bruce Hardie. I am the operating principal for Keller Williams Realty Spokane. And you are?
Sean Morath, team leader CEO here at Keller Williams as well.
Well, Sean, I thought we'd just get together and just have a quick conversation. We've moved into our new digs overlooking the Spokane River. A lot been going on this week. A lot of energy in the building, right? A lot of energy on the part of our agents. What are you hearing and seeing from our people about the market right now?
It's kind of exciting. It's an exciting time for us here for sure, as everybody's coming back together. There has been, in our experience, my conversations since COVID, there's been a certain amount of distance that agents have experienced. So a bit of isolation. And so with the new market center, with the coffee shop vibration going on out there in our coffee shop, people are just coming back together and the energy is really high. So super excited about that. And what we're finding is that it's a tough time. It is shifting.
Yes.
Some of the top agents that I meet with and coach with on a regular basis, one of the biggest challenges they're having now is the conversations that they're having with their listings, because their listings are lagging. And so it's when you're dealing with that repeatedly and your expectation is you're going to close this deal, it doesn't happen, it sits a little bit longer, it takes a toll on you when you're having those negative conversations or conversations that are perceived as negative, and sometimes they are, just given the circumstance. It's nice to be able to come someplace and collaborate with other people. And so what we're finding, it's so busy today, again, another day, just super busy, where agents are coming together and they're connecting and they're talking about what's happening and sharing ideas and sharing best practices. So that's been great. And so that, I think we're starting to see a lot of that. We'll see a lot more of that now once we get set.
Yeah, I'm so glad you said that, because that's my sense of it, right? We talk about our Y4C2Ts, which is our belief system. It's also our rules of engagement. And one of them, the first T, is teamwork, right? Together, everyone achieves more. And in order for you to actually agree with that, you have to agree with the concept of abundance. And we see that in buckets here with our agents. The mindset is one of abundance rather than scarcity, right? So, I mean, you shared with me this morning a conversation from a mastermind the other day where an agent actually did have a scarcity mindset, and the other agents sort of stepped up and said, no, this is actually a good market, and here's why, and here's how you deal with it.
Yeah, and it's important because it can be very scary. When you look at, like, for example, AI, for a lot of people, trying to get their hands around AI and how do I incorporate that into my business is daunting. It's scary for a lot of agents. But AI is, if nothing, it's a place of abundance. There is so much opportunity, so much wisdom that it's able to compile for us and help us with so many different aspects of real estate. And I think what we're going to see is this abundance is going to continue to grow and expand. And that's exactly our philosophy here. When you talk about together, each accomplishes more, teamwork. It's you're coming from a spirit of how can I help others for two reasons. Number one, obviously, we all love to share. Most people, I would say, especially in this industry, we love people, so we love to help people. The gift of helps, I call that. But higher than that, it's always nice to be across the negotiating table with someone who is good at their craft. Yeah. Someone who's experienced, right? You want that. And it just makes the exchange better. It makes the whole transaction better. And it's just better for everybody. So as they say, the rising tide lifts all ships. That's sort of the concept behind that together each accomplishes more, the openness that we have and that we cultivate, that we really work on here to make sure that, again, everybody rises together.
Yeah, well, and again, I love that idea, because when you were just saying that, what went through my head is I really believe real estate's a relationship business, and I believe there's value in relationships. And we all need to know each other. And unfortunately, technology is being used to usurp the relationship rather than support it. I mean, how often do we see offers being sent from one agent to another and there is no conversation? It is email or text, right? I mean, it's amazing to me. And again, like you said, when you're negotiating across the table, what's the level of professionalism? And I love the fact that our brokers, Kathy and Steve, right, are now focused on delivering daily trainings around compliance issues and around the forms to better inform our agents.
And that's critical. As we advance with AI tools and technology, they can start filling in these contracts for you, but it's really, really important for you to understand them, for us as agents to understand them, but for the buying population, our consumer, I use that word, but we want our customers to really understand what they're signing. What are they getting into? That's all part of that relationship. I have always, in my whole entire career, I sat down and have gone through every single contract with every single customer as long as they're in the area, right? If they're in Portland or something, I have to do DocuSign, I will. But even then, I get on the phone and we go through paragraph by paragraph. The reason for that was twofold. Number one, I want them to know what they're signing. That's what I always tell them. The other reason is because I want to get into relationship with them, because it benefits all of us, right?
Yeah.
And we are in the relationship business, long-term relationship. My mentality was always 1-3-9. I always wanted to make one sale, translate that into 3, and ultimately into 9. But that means that I'm a real valued part of that family and a part of that, whoever I'm working with, part of their lives and part of their reality. So yeah, that's exactly what we're doing here. And so very excited about it. It just fits with the philosophy of relationships, obviously. It just fits with that. And when you go back, I want to come back to the DB. When we have our brokers, we want our brokers to connect with our agents so that they have a really good understanding of it.
Right.
Not just, here's the document, go check it out, or AI can answer that for them. No. Let's do it together. Let's go through that together. There are nuances here that we want you to understand. And this is why they're in there. This is why they phrase it that way and things like that. So those are really important. It's an important part of the training that we do here to make sure that everybody has access to that.
Absolutely. Well, I hope you can feel the energy, because we're feeling the energy. This is an exciting time. For those of you that are new to the business, I want you to think of this as a gift. This market and the shift that we're going through right now is actually going to teach you how to do real estate properly. So yeah, we're rocking on. I'm excited to see the changes that are coming, and we're going to let our audience know.
Yeah, we're super excited. We're for the last year, you and I have just been working so hard to put all the pieces together to make Keller Williams 2.0 all that more effective and impactful for our agents, therefore impactful for the community. And so we're super excited about that for sure.
Yep. Awesome.